First off, I didn't even know down in Texas, when you're 17 years old, that's considered to be a consenting adult. So basically this whole situation was consensual amongst two adults, a teacher and a student on campus. If I was Tristan's father, I'll pull him to the side and say, "Lucky motherfucker. She got them nice ass lips. You didn't know what you was doing, huh? You didn't know what you was doing, huh? Lucky son of a gun. Don't tell your mama nothing. You hear me? Alright. We'll go to practice." Shit like that. Ladies, don't get pissed off. That was the wrong move on Tanya's part. Miss Tanya Ramirez, I ain't lying. How many dudes can say they banged a teacher, a hot teacher on campus? Even though that wasn't Tristan's teacher, but just, I know I sound like a pig, but just think about it. How many dudes can say that? Tristan pulled a little boy move when he went to the principal to tell what happened. You know what I'm saying? And to send out that group text message. That was kind of foul. But I can see why she wants to sue Tristan and his mother. Because this case is almost over with, and then also she says the mother had went out and went to all these media outlets and started labeling her as a predator. But she's not registered as a sex offender. And on her own will, she gave up her teaching license. And she has 7 years probation. She lost out on a few job opportunities. So I can understand why she wants to sue. Overall, she felt like her privacy was invaded. I mean, when you record somebody, that's illegal. When Tristan took it upon himself to record their little 10-second escapade, that shit caused a lot of damage.
Christi. So your theory is that because he's 17, even though he's still in high school, she should be able to have sex with him? I mean, isn't it true in Texas at age 17, you can't drink, you can't vote, you can't be drafted, you can't even buy a cigarette? But you're saying it's okay for him to have sex with his teacher?
Well, the legislature says at 17, you're a majority for determining sex, and so in the state of Texas, yeah, you can have sex with whoever you want.
But you can't buy a cigarette.
Well, true. You can't do that.
Okay. All right. That was Tanya's attorney's Amy Augustine Pratt and Christopher Gale, who represent Tanya on my friend Nancy Grace's show. They vehemently argue that Tanya is the true victim in this case. Daniel Kovich represents Tristan and his mother Kim and asks, how can a teacher who slept with a student at her school say that she is the one who was wrong? You think this is just an outrageous and illogical argument?
Yes. We offered mutual releases. We offered mutual releases many times. We said, look, this is, deal with your criminal matter, do whatever you want to do with that. Let us be done with this. Let's just, everyone release everyone. Let's all go about our lives. And Mr. Ramirez refuses to.
What do you want? What do you want out of this?
I think that we did this really, in the beginning, more for the principal than anything else. The time that we filed the suit, the damage had been done. We didn't have the opportunity to get an injunction because she went on the news after we sent a cease and desist letter, called my client a predator of children. Then she lost her job. Then I filed the lawsuit.
You say she should keep better tabs on her son.
Exactly what I say. If someone argues out of both sides of their mouth, they say, oh, he's a child. And, you know, if he's a child, then why is he out at 2 or 3 in the morning without his parents knowing where he's at? If he's not a child, then what's the problem? You want to portray him as this poor innocent victim child, yet what kind of mother lets their child roam around at 5 o'clock in the morning when they don't know where he is?
My thing is, he's an adult, and I feel that with my lawsuit against him, no matter if it's a male or female, they shouldn't have their privacy invaded in their own home. And the video went viral. So, obviously,
Go viral. It wasn't that good. It was only 10 seconds, baby. It was only 10 seconds. And I don't even really feel like I have to explain anything to you because you are no one. For one. And for two, Tristan, I knew where Tristan was. And your client was doing a booty call at 2 o'clock in the morning to having sex with my son.
he came over to my house. He said he was intoxicated.
You called him. You called him. And as long as I carried him for 9 months,
That's fine, you can protect him, but
until he was 17 years old, I'm still going to take up for my child. He is my son. What if I had sex with your 17-year-old son?
And
How
then
would
you recorded it,
feel?
and then you
How would
recorded it,
you
and you
feel?
sent it out?
How would you feel? What he did was wrong.
If someone did that
wrong.
to you, if someone did that to your daughter, wouldn't you think that it was invasion of privacy?
It's wrong, period. I'm telling you it's wrong. Are you two up here not together to understand what I'm saying?
So
That is wrong. It's wrong. All the way around. What both of y'all did is wrong. That's what I'm saying. If you would listen for a minute,
I wish
stop
that he would
listening
talk
to yourself.
and not have his mother talk for him.
Wait a minute.
Well, you sued her.
You talking to me.
You sued her, so you brought her
You
into
talking to
this.
me.
No,
You-
but
you
the
sued
invasion of
her.
privacy, the videotape, it's his doing, not his mother.
Why is a teacher having a 17-year-old male student over at 2 in the morning?
Well, obviously, there's no theory under which that makes any kind of common sense, logical sense, moral sense. And you do agree with that, correct?
Correct. I didn't appeal my termination as a teacher.
Okay, so
and I
you agree
voluntarily
with
gave up
that.
my license.
Wait, so I'm the only student that you had sex with?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, well, hold on. You say that's not true.
Yes, that's not true.
How do you know
But
that?
he's a liar.
No, hold on, let
I
him speak.
actually had my friend. He had sex with her before I did, and he was the one that was telling me about everything, like how she was and all that stuff.
How do you know he had sex with her?
He showed me pictures. She sent him like not nudes, but in her underwear and bra.
And Dr. Phillips, since that's not true, we might just go ahead and sue Tristan for defamation at this point as well.
You know what? You need to be quiet.
Well, you can't throw accusations out there now.
Well, you're here to refute them. Is it true or not?
No, it's not true.
Then what's your defamation case? We have to take a break. Next, has Tanya heard anything today that might possibly make her reconsider these suits? Let's talk about this when we come back. This subject matter has gotten a lot of attention in the media. There's been an ongoing series of skits on Saturday Night Live. This one aired shortly after Tanya was arrested, and her legal team says they think it could have been modeled after her case. Take a look.
We now return to Oxford teacher, the Janet Johnson Luna civil trial.
Did the kids call you names?
Yes, ma'am. The man, luckiest guy ever, my hero, Fred Pimpstone, supercalifragilistic, this be such a dope kid. May I be excused, sir?
No, not until you pound it.
The world has gone insane. Look, can I just take a poll here among you and you and you and you and you and you, Chris? Is there anybody here that doesn't agree that it's a bad idea for teachers to be having sex with their students, whatever their age is? We all agree that's a bad idea. We all agree that's a bad idea. Everybody here agree that's a bad idea? Yeah. Bad idea. And you agree that's a bad idea. I mean, if I'm a parent and I send my kid to school, I want him to come home or her to come home the same way I sent him. I understand 2 wrongs don't make a right. Teachers having sex with their students is not good public policy. You have to always ask the but-for test. But for having sex with this student, he wouldn't have that tape. So she could have stopped that if she hadn't done that. I mean, you put yourself in harm's way. She has to have some contributory responsibility for that. You need to stop gigging people, and if you'll just put a muzzle on, you guys will quit filing lawsuits, and those will go away, right? You don't. You just want her to just stop trying to make your life worse than it already is, correct? Right? Leave her alone. They'll drop these suits and leave you alone, right? I mean, that's what you want. You don't fix it. Just leave that alone.
Absolutely. That would be wonderful. I want her out of my life.
Well, my daddy told me don't ever miss a damn good chance to shut up. I want to thank all of my guests. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Thanks, Andy.